Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about motherboard. So what is a motherboard? The motherboard is the main circuit board of the computer. It is also called as a brain of the computers. Without motherboard, we cannot access or we cannot perform any task. So it contains the CPU, memory, expansion slot, bus, video controller and other electronic components. And it is also called as a large printed circuit board because it contains a large number of the circuit. Hence it is called as a large printed circuit board. Next one is characteristics of motherboard. The motherboard may be characterized by the form factor, chipset and type of processor socket. So these are the characteristics of the motherboard. So what is a form factor? The form factor refers to the motherboard's geometry, dimensions, arrangement and electrical requirements. Means the form factor defines and prescribed the size, shape and other physical specification of the components, particularly in electronics. A form factor may represents a board class of similarly sized components or it may prescribe a specific standard. Then next one is chipset. It controls the majority of resource of the computers. Means chipset manages data flow between the RAM, CPU and other peripheral devices. It helps different part to communicate with each other. Next, the processor socket. It may be rectangular connector into which the processor is mounted vertically or a square shaped connector with a many small connectors into which the processor is directly inserted. Means the processor socket we can also call as a CPU socket is a specific part on motherboard that is purposely designed to hold a central processing unit. A CPU socket or CPU slot is designed with a thousands of pin or contact point for power and data transfer between the CPU. And next one is a types of motherboard. So what are the types of motherboard? There are four types of motherboard: XT motherboard, AT motherboards, baby AT motherboards and ATX motherboards. So what is a XT motherboards? It is stands for extended technology and these are a old model motherboards. In this, we find old model processor socket like LIF means low insertion force. Then DIMM means dual inline memory module and ISA means industry standard architecture slots. Then it has a 12-pin power connector. They have slot type processor and no ports. The example for XT motherboard is Pentium 1, Pentium MMX. These are the examples for the XT motherboard. The next one is a AT motherboard. AT stands for Advanced Technology and it have a PGA means pin grid array sockets and STRAM slots and 20-pin power connector. Then it has a 5-pin large keyboard connector also. Example is Pentium 3rd processor. So next one is a baby AT motherboard. So baby AT motherboard is a combination of XT and AT and it was the first PC motherboard to built in sockets for input output ports. Then example is a Pentium 3rd and 4th. Then ATX motherboard. So ATX motherboard is a advanced technology extended motherboards. Now we are all using the ATX motherboard. Then it is designed by ATX form factor. Then it is a full size board measuring 12 wide by 9.60. Then example is a Pentium 4 dual core to do. These are the example and core i3, i5 and i7. These all are a motherboard of ATX motherboards. I hope understood these topics. Next, we will see the components of motherboard. Those who are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and support.